jack a plane and fly it in the air. Burn your apartment with your family, tied to the couch, and slit your throat so when you scream, only blood comes out. I doubt that there could ever be a more wicked MC. This AIDS infested child molesters are sicker than me. I see the world for what it is, beyond the white and the black. The way the government downplays historical fact. Cause the United States sponsored the rise of the Third Reich, just like the CIA trained terrorists how to fight. Build bombs and sneak box cutters onto a flight. When I was a child, the devil himself brought me up, but I refused to offer, cause God sent me to strike with skills unused like the Lord being used in a day. My words will expose George Bush and Bin Laden as two separate parts of the same seven-headed dragon. And you can't fathom the truth, so you don't hear me. You think Illuminati's just a fucking conspiracy theory. My conservative racists are all running shit, and your phone is tapped by the federal government. So I'm jamming frequencies in your brain when you're speaking your rap without my man Gaddafi. The government took Nazi scientists from Germany to design nuclear rockets and ways of observing me. Cause their pathetic attempts didn't work to murder me. When this country was conceived, these bastards never heard of me. But now behold the souls of slave masters eternally, bleeding internally, burgundy during surgery verbally. I'm a spirit for which devils are incompatible. I've been around since the planet was inhabitable. Spit in the ocean, creating microscopic animals. We evolved into two species, the righteous and the cannibals. But until then, I had alien women serve me up. When God said let there be light, I turned the fuck on. And that's the reason Earth is only 5 billion years old. I made the sun shine and permitted time to unfold. The surface was lava when I stepped down, it became cold. Fuck what you've been told. Make some fucking noise. And choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was live, bloody, broken and rude. One of the niggas pulled out a brand new 22. He told them that she was a witness for what she gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed to slide the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead. So he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. And now, I gotta end my story the only way that it can. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers. Knocked the gap to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate his corruption had successfully changed his fate. And he remembered how his moms used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth and cried out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared. But only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof, died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows. In every street cycle, listening to Little Thug's flow. He'll be standing right next to you, and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted it, and you'll be one of God's children that fell for the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, cause the dance with the devil might last you forever. Where you watch everything die, colder than the farthest that the sun has been in the sky. You freeze to death when you stop and take a moment to cry. The teardrops turn into icicles in your eye. So many funerals, you start to feel empty inside. You have to cut away pieces of yourself to survive. It's like the good earth is running out of things to provide. You see the truth when you let go of your pride. I used to be angry at my dead friends, like why the fuck you left me behind? And now I'm happy that they moved on with their spiritual lives. They don't have to live with the pain or deception and lies. And I know that I'll see them again right before it's my time. Look, I don't pretend to know what happens after we die, but I promise all you motherfuckers get to find that at the end of your ride. I can't save the world, but I can take care of my tribe. And through the longest winter, we will survive. With the simple pitchfork of a shade, end of the world, motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return. turn, nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad. The comet did kill the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, always say I change for the word. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga. And figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple. Al-Aqsa, the name is not coincidental. I know too much, government trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. Hunger to serve me, purposely put in charge of it. Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry, they attack without reason. Like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds them. The little technique, treason to the Patriot Act. Come and get me, motherfucker. I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return. And if I back down, forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat. Cause if I turn back down, there will never be peace. This is the point from which I'll die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I'm bitch niggas that never spent a day in the street. But I repeat that nobody can hold my reins. I put the truth on tracks, simple and plain. Let's go. You know it. Stop playing. There are no strings on me. I guess to America, I'm a disaster. A slave that was destined to own his masters. Independent in every single sense of the word. I say what I want, fucking little sensitive herb. This is America, thought we had freedom of speech. Now you wanna try to control the way that I speak. In O'Reilly, you think you a patriot? You ain't nothing but a motherfucking racist bitch. Full of hatred, pressing a button trying to eject me. I don't got no motherfucking deal with Pepsi. No corporate sponsor telling me what to do. Asking me to tone it down during an interview. Trying to minimize the issue, but I'm keeping it large. I love the place I live, but I hate the people in charge. Speaking is hard when you got strings attached. So I say it for you, cause I don't got none. And if you didn't understand what I spit at your brain and your side, let this little nigga explain. Painted in white, translated and psychologically tainted philosophy, conservative political right-wing ideology, glued together sloppily, the blasphemy of a nation. Got my back to the wall, cause I'm facing assassination, Guantanamo Bay, federal incarceration. How can this be? The land of the free, home of the brave, indigenous holocaust, and the home of the slaves, corporate America, dancing off beat to the rhythm. You really think this country never sponsored terrorists? Human rights violations, we continue the saga. El Salvador, and the Contras, and Nicaragua. And on top of that, they still want to take us to prison just because we won't trade humanity for patriotism. It's like MK Ultra, controlling your brain, suggestive thinking, causing your perspective to change. They want to rearrange the whole point of view of the ghetto. The fourth branch of the government want us to settle. A bandana full of glittering generalities, fighting for freedom and fighting terror. And what's reality? Read about the history of the place that you live in and stop letting corporate news tell lies to your children. And if I ran away, no, they probably murdered my moms. So I pray to have some wisdom when I go to the mission. Process the cocaine paste and play my position. I don't work in the hood. Hit my connect. That's what's really good. Supply work to the hood. Too fucking crack me up. Too nothing we inferior. Petrified. They meet in my area. I go for shoot till I say so. You got the loot. Ice Cube. I'm playing with my yo. We won't stop for you bastard. Chop in the bag and listen. We say Peruvian, y'all say Trump. Peruvian, Peruvian. When we say Peruvian, y'all say coke. Peruvian, 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 Peruvian.